Hey, Mom, is it okay if I eat dinner out tonight?
But I made lasagna, which you've been asking for all week.
I know, but Mom, your lasagna bloats me up like I swallowed a beach ball. And I'm wearing my new lowriders tonight, so I think it would be in everyone's best interest if I went to Presidio Grill with my friends.
You know, here's another idea. Why don't you eat here, and then on the way to Presidio Grill, just throw it all up?
That was funny, Mom, but over time it ruins your teeth. So, what are your pathetic Friday night plans? You gonna sit around in your Jar Jar Binks footy pajamas?
Hey, you're the one with the Yoda slippers. And by the way, I do have plans tonight. I have a homecoming float meeting. They like my giant skateboard idea.
Oh, so it was the only idea then.
Hey, baby.
Hey, he's in your chair.
Don't tattle on your brother. You're in my chair.
How come any chair that I pick is your chair?
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one did you pay for?
Hey, Joaquin, David is on the homecoming float committee, and they might use his design.
Oh.
Oh, how I wish I had a camera to capture these heartwarming father-son moments.
What?
Huh?
Morning, all.
Hey, Uncle.
So, did they like the skateboard idea?
They loved it.
How about my ninja idea?
No ninjas.
Oh, that hurts.
Instead, Kelly Escobar is going to ride in the front.
Kelly Escobar? Ooh, she's got no business on a float.
Yeah, well, her dad's paying for half.
Hope he paid by the pound.
Doesn't that bother you?
What?
What?
The fact that your son and Ernesto have this great open relationship, and you can barely say 3 syllables to him.
That's why Ernesto's around. He filters out all the unnecessary information. That way, what's left for me to hear is anything that needs money or punishing.
You can be both friend and parent to your child.
A child needs to feel 2 things for his parents.
Love and respect?
Close. Fear and respect. Otherwise, the kids start calling the shots. But it's just like the U.S. and Canada. Look. You know why Canada has never invaded the U.S.? Huh? Okay. Because they fear and respect our power.
You know what? You cannot use your U.S. versus Canada argument to make every point.
Show me the flaw.
So, where is this float meeting?
Zach's house, over on Skyline Road.
Oh, the gated neighborhood. Nice. You know, people live in those to get away from the criminals. But they wind up living like criminals. Behind gates.
That's good. You should write that down.
Needs a little help, but yeah, something there, huh? Hey, look, I may not be back before you go to this meeting, so I want to make sure you're prepared.
Prepared? It's just a float meeting.
That's great. Good attitude. Don't let them think you care too much.
Didn't you hear the part about it just being a float meeting?
David, there's no such thing as just a float meeting. It's a new school, man. Every situation you walk into, they're gonna be judging you. Okay, very important. Do not sit. Show me how you stand. Okay. Okay, good with the arms. But what's up with the legs?
You tell me.
Well, this says shy, nerdy, tough girls beat me up. But with a slight adjustment. This says too cool, I don't care, note the awesome kicks.
Thanks, Uncle. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hey, somebody's got to teach you these important life lessons, right? Done with my cigarette, time to start my shift.
What do you mean? They don't let you smoke in the animal control van?
No, damn animal rights activists. Hey, believe me, if you're a dog and you're in the back of my van, secondhand smoke is the least of your problems.
Is this the float meeting?
Yeah, whatever flyer you got, welcome. Let me just give you a quick tour, okay? We've got beer pong over in the game room, quarters going to the kitchen, some guys are time tunneling, we've got some awesome jello shots, pony keg, and we also have Jenga. All right, you enjoy.
Did you understand any of the stuff he was talking about?
No, I even had to bluff my way through that handshake. But I think the hug was mine. Do you know what's going on? Zach's older brother has hijacked the meeting, and we have lucked into being in a popular kids' party without being popular.
I think we need to find Zach.
Okay, people. I admit that was hilarious, and I do enjoy a good dunking. But we need to make a decision on this ninja thing.
You want an orange?
Sure. What's this straw for?
You want to get thrown in the pool? Don't question anything. Just blend in.
Okay. Watch this.
Watch what?
Shh, give it a second.
Cool shoes.
I don't care. Hey, Maria!
Hey guys, 2 dry freshmen at 1 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock, and I know where her children are at. David's at that float meeting, and Maria's reading to the elderly.
Very impressive.
We have the house all to ourselves.
You know, when we were in high school, that was a great line. Now I'm gonna need a little more.
Oh, yeah? I got just the thing. You know what I ran across at Eddie G's record store? Huh? A 12-inch single of the song that was playing the night we met.
Oh, my God. I haven't heard that in years.
You remember? At the ring dance? You wore that, that mini skirt with those leg warmers.
And you wore that skinny little tie and the jacket with the sleeves all rolled up. You were like a Latino Rick Springfield.
Thank you for not mentioning that piano scarf.
It was romantic.
First time I looked into your eyes, I knew we were going to be together forever. Who knew you were still growing and I was all done?
I'm beginning to think something else was in that orange.
Why?
Because I was thinking about how cool I look, and then I saw my reflection. And then I realized I was looking at you.
Dude, you guys are crazy. You doing the jello shots after the oranges? Hey, nobody wet these two down.
Oh my God! The alcohol is coming from inside the food.
I think we're drunk.
No, we're not.
Have you ever been drunk before?
No, but I'm telling you, we're drunk.
No, I'm telling you we're drunk.
Look, this is crazy. Obviously, we're drunk. So, how are we going to get home? Maria already bailed.
Maybe we could call your dad.
I don't think there's enough liquor in all of Tucson for me to do that. Gotta come up with something. I just need to think.
Cool shoes.
Not now. I know who to call.
Hello? Okay. Okay, don't move till I come get you. This is your lucky day, pal.
Thanks, Uncle Ernesto. We really appreciate this.
Hey, no big deal. I was just ending my shift. Oh, by the way, I told dispatch you were 2 illegal parrots. So if they do call, you can talk. Just repeat what you say.
Show Ernesto the prize for eating the most spiked hard-boiled egg. That's a remote control. I love it.
Just like I was saying, nothing's ever just a float meeting. But you guys are lucky you guys called me instead of Joaquin. Can you imagine, bro, how crazy he would go if he found out? Man, he would kill you. And me. Híjole.
What's wrong?
Oh, this is bad, man. This is really bad. If your dad finds out that I picked you up, he's gonna kick my ass out for sure. And I can't go back to that couch tour, man. I can't.
Couch tour, that's funny.
I'm serious, you guys. Joaquin's got like this crazy radar. Look, I drop you guys off a block from your homes, and you walk. When you get to your house, go straight to the fridge, eat a piece of bologna. It helps with the alcohol smell. And stay close to the wall. The wall is your friend. Think we can make this work. Okay, we just gotta stay focused and... Ooh, 2 for 1 at Whataburger. Nice. I think this calls for the light.
Sarah. Sarah.
Hi. Did you throw up those eggs?
No, but if you say egg again, I will.
I think this is yours because it doesn't work on any of our TVs.
Sarah, I've been thinking about it. We screwed up bad. The fact that I called Ernesto means I may have added betrayal to the crime.
Okay, so what you're saying is that it can't get much worse for you?
I can't see how.
I told my dad.
There you go. Oh my God, he's so going to tell my dad.
Well, what should we do? We can't do the night over.
Or can we? How about if you and I pretend to go to a party? We call home and say we need a ride.
I'm not eating any more alcohol.
You don't have to. We'll say that everyone else at the party is drunk and we don't feel safe getting in the car with any of them. That way we look responsible. My dad can give us a lecture on not drinking and everyone is happy.
That could work. You know what the wild card is? Tobin.
I knew it. The wild card is Tobin.
Tobin. Wait, that's my dad.
Look, knowing Joaquin, he could be yelling at your dad for watering his lawn too much. Next thing you know, they're into small talk. Or he could be yelling at your dad for your dog peeing on his gravel. Next thing you know, they're into small talk. It's the small talk that kills you.
Isn't that a little paranoid?
Or you can never be too paranoid.
You're right. We'll never get away with it. He'll still know I was out last night.
I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna have to blur the timeline.
Blur the timeline?
Yeah. But leave that to me. That's a skill that got me into and out of 3 marriages. If you guys call from a fake party, I'll blur the timeline, and we can get this monkey back in the cage. Which, by the way, I had to do today.
Hey, Hey, Tobin, your sprinkler has been on for the last 45 minutes, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, our swamp cooler's on the fritz, and me and the missus, we like beating the heat by, we could turn it off.
It's up to you, Tobin.
So I guess the kids' float meeting, took a little turn, huh?
Drunk? Drunk?
Stop saying that. Let me finish.
I mean, he's only 15. He's just a baby. This is it. This is it. We're on a slippery slope to losing our kids to drugs. Soon we're gonna have to check every drawer and pants pocket in his room.
Honey, relax. I've already been doing that for the last 3 years.
You know what? You know what? This is my fault. It's my fault. There's alcoholism in my family. It's my fault he's crawling into a bottle.
More like he's crawling into a hard-boiled egg. I'm serious. Tobin told me it was perfectly innocent. The kids didn't know that everything in that party was spike. But you're missing the real problem, baby.
Oh, my God, there's more?
He called up Ernesto to pick him up.
And what? They got stoned in the van on the way home? That's it! Ernesto's out!
You're not listening to me. He called his uncle instead of his father.
Big whoop. You know what? They're at another float meeting right now. How can we have been so stupid? That's it. I'm going there, I'm getting my son, and I'm taking care of this. I'm gonna tell him the story about you and Ken Gowdy and the beer.
Okay, well, are you telling the Ken Gowdy story? That's my story.
No. I'm the one he talks to. You're the Punisher. What?
Hey, sorry to interrupt. David's on the phone. He's stuck at some party and needs a ride. You may have thought this party was last night. But actually, it's tonight. It's so easy to get things blurred up, huh? I offered to pick him up myself, but he said he wanted you.
Hold on, baby. I'm coming to get you.
Wild card. Actually, he was very specific. He said he wanted Joaquin.
David, I'll be right there.
Well, here's the address.
I'll find it. You guys made the right choice by not drinking. There's a lot of peer pressure in these things.
Yeah. I'm so glad this was the only party I went to this weekend.
Here we are, Tobin.
Thanks for the ride, Mr. Tina.
You're welcome. Tell your dad I picked you up, huh? Hey, and would you talk to him about wearing a shirt in the backyard, please?
I will. Good night. I'll talk to you later, David.
Okay.
She's a nice girl.
Uh-huh. Hey, Dad. You just passed the house.
I know. Thought we'd just go for a little drive and have a good talk.
Are you sure you don't want to talk in the house where it's comfortable and there are other people around?
I know about last night.
Oh, man. Do what you gotta do. Tell Mom I love her.
I don't know what you think I'm gonna do, okay, but you're wrong. And believe me, I'm upset. Plenty upset. That's why I'm gonna tell you the story.
The story?
Me and this friend of mine, Ken Gowdy from high school. You know, the guy who used to break dance professionally?
Is he dead or did he lose his legs in a mining accident?
Who'd you say that?
That's how most of your stories about high school friends end.
This is one that's not like that, okay? One night, when I was your age, Ken Gowdy and I, we split a case of beer behind the school. Right? And, I got so sick. I threw up all over the Journey concert T-shirt I had, which could be worth about $75 right now if I hadn't done that. So I was puking my guts out there at 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's when my father walked in. 'Cause that's the time he usually went to work. He saw me there laying on the floor. You know what he did? He took me to work with him. That's when I started working at the copper mine. I would have waited 6 more months to get drunk. I'd be working at Sears now. One of the stories. You don't have to live through that, David. You can just get to hear about it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Hey, isn't this the Allman Brothers?
Yeah. Sounds more like Leonard Skinner. But I appreciate the effort. Man, you should have called me last night. I'm your father.
I know. Thanks for being okay about it.
It's okay. All right, now get out of the car.
What?
Get out of the car. You're walking home.
But I thought everything was cool. I thought we talked it out.
We did. I guess I wasn't satisfied.
But we're in the middle of the desert.
Exactly. That's why your mom brought a friend, so you can both walk home together.
Too many wild cards, bro.